Hey everybody, it's Karen with Food and Family. Today I'm going to show you a new vacuum sealer food saver that I received from VEVOR. They asked me to do a review on it and I gladly accepted. So this is the commercial size. So if you've got a lot that you're sealing, this is going to be perfect for you. But let's get started. See this beautiful box that it comes in? It was so well packed. Pop Jones had to help me undo everything, but it was in this box, but it came packed in another box. So it was very well protected. And you get the instruction manual with it. So if you have any questions, you can just refer to the manual. Also, what I liked was they send you an extra set. It comes with the sealer of the heat strips and the sealing. So if you need to replace it, you've got it. And you get bags with it. And I've got 2 of these rolls of bags. And I've got one in here already because I've had to play with it a little bit. And then we got some larger bags. So I'm going to show you how this sweet little machine works. So we're going to start with, we're going to open it. Oh, but before we do that, let me show you. You can also do canisters. See, all of everything you need to do the canisters is right here. So there's this place on the top for you to plug one end in and one into your canister. Now the canisters don't come with it, so you'll need to go online and order those separately. And there's a sweet little spot in the back for your cord, and you can roll it up and it's all out of the way. But I want to turn this around here and show you what a beautiful machine this is. And it's got everything you need. It shows you everything up here. All your buttons that have the lights on it. And you know when it's done sealing by looking at the lights. It is not very loud. And I like that about it. So, but let me show you some of the things that we're going to do. First of all, let's see if I can turn it a little bit so you can see. We're going to raise this. Now, when you first put it in, you're going to raise this up. You're going to pull your bag through whatever size you need. Put it down. And on the slide bar, slide it to cut your bag. And you've got whatever size bag you need, okay? So we're going to close that back up. Open this up. I love this handle, the way it works. Let's move that out of the way. And lay it here, but don't put it up in this chamber, okay? Just lay it down. Close your lid, and you'll hear it lock into place. Push down and push manual. And what we're doing is sealing one end of this bag. And I don't think you can see, but these little lights are running across the top. So you know when it's done. And it just clicked, the lights went off, told me it's sealed, and looky there, I've got the perfect seal on one end. Okay, now I bought some groceries the other day and I've been real busy, so I just threw everything in the freezer. So I want to vacuum seal this ground meat that I got. I like to vacuum seal it. It keeps it longer than the grocery store packaging does. So I'm just going to slip the whole thing down in here. I can still see on the front what it is. Again, lay it in here, but don't put it in that chamber. Close it. You'll hear it click. Now we're going to vacuum seal this. I'm going to press this as vacuum and seal. You've got dry, moist, extended. You can do normal or gentle. I'm going to do moist because this is frozen and it's wet. So I'm going to push vacuum and seal. It's a little noise, but it's not bad. It just gives you a little light swoosh and you're finished. And looky there. It is sealed up and ready for my freezer. Now, I really like to do this before I freeze it, but you know what? It's only been in there a couple of days, so it's fine. I'll get that back in my freezer. Okay, so there's another thing that, if you remember, I did some dry cake mixes. And so when I wanted a cake, everything was prepared for me. All I had to do was add my perishables, milk, eggs, that kind of thing. So I've got one of those cake mixes here, and I had it on my shelf. Well, I really want to vacuum seal this because it's probably going to be another month or two before I make this. This is a red velvet cake, so I probably won't make it again until Christmas time. So I think I'm just going to do this. We'll make our size bag that we need. Close it. Pull the little slider across. It cuts. Looky there. And again, I'm going to seal it up. And just push manual seal, and it seals the end of it. Now, I'm going to show you how to seal up something that you're not going to vacuum seal. That'll be just a moment. Okay, see, it's already sealed. Look here. Now, I'm going to leave this cake mix in the bag that I put it in. It's got the name on it. But if you want to, you can come back. You can write on your bag what it is. See? And I'm going to just slip that in there. Now, I could take it out of this zippy top bag and just put it in there. But why do I want to do that? It's already in there, so I'm just going to leave it in there. Push it down to the bottom. Lay it back down. And seal it. I'm not going to worry about vacuum sealing this one. I just want it sealed up. Okay, so that's some different kind of foods. You got your frozen foods that you want in your freezer. I've done vegetables that I'm not cooking them all right away. Maybe I just used half of it. For example, half of a head of cabbage. And then I take that other half and I vacuum seal it. I do vacuum seal that, put it back in my fridge, and it lasts so much longer, okay? Okay, so there's something else I want to show you. It's fall. So you see I've got my fall decorations out. So I'm taking up my spring decorations, and I want to keep them clean and take care of them. So when next spring comes, all I have to do is pull them out and they're ready to put on my table, okay? So I've got these large bags that came with it, and I'm going to try to slip these in there. So I've got my tablecloth, I've got my placemats, and I'm just going to slip them right in. And look, this is going to keep it clean. Now, I'm going to write spring and summer on here. So I'll know what it is, and I'll know what it is anyway. But anybody else, what is she talking about? Yes, they'll know what it is by looking at it. Okay, so let's lay this back on here. It's going to go that way because of what I've got in it. Let's lay it down. We're going to lock it in place. Manual. And it's going to seal this up for me. And I don't have to worry about these getting dirty. They'll stay clean because I store things in my garage. It's right out here behind me. And looky there. Isn't that sweet? Now, there's something else I want to tell you. We all have these special items. They're memories from loved ones. For example, I have wedding rings of my mother's that my daddy gave her almost 68 years ago. Okay, so those are precious to me. And I have a ring that my mother-in-law gave me that she actually had made from some jewelry that she already had. And she had this made, I want to say it was probably close to 30 years ago. I want to keep these, and I want to keep them preserved, and I want to keep them in a safe spot. And you know, if I ever decide that I want to open them up and wear them, I can always open this bag, take them out, and reseal them later. So let's do this. I don't need a big bag, so we're just going to do that. Cut it. You know, it's so simple. It's so easy. I have a cookbook that was my husband's grandmother's. And this book is right at 100 years old. It's an old cookbook. And it's a treasure to me. It's a treasure, number one, because it was hers. Secondly, it's a cookbook, and you know how much I love cookbooks. So I vacuum sealed it to keep it in good shape, keep it preserved. And so I've always got it. If I want to look at it, I can open it up. So, and I've always got my vacuum sealer that I can close it back up again. So, but I'm going to show you this, how we're going to do this. Now, I'm just going to set these in here. I know what they are by looking at them. And put it in here. You'll hear it lock into place, and it's not a loud click. It's a soft click. And so I know it's locked into place, and it's ready for me to seal. I really, really hope you will consider this sweet little machine. And I'm going to give you a discount code that you can use if you decide to purchase one. I'll give you all the information, and it will be in the description box up under this video. And look here. Now, these are safe, and I don't have to worry about them getting dirty, dusty, because I like to look at them, and I would leave them open on my dresser. But, you know, they get dusty. That's normal life. But these are just some examples of things you can do. You can do your foods. You can do cake mixes, box mixes, my jewelry, my tablecloths that I want to keep clean. And there's so many things. It's endless what you can. If you can get it in the bag, you can seal it up, whether you do a vacuum seal or just seal the bag. But I hope you'll think about this. And again, I'll leave you the discount code in the description box. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget, hit that little notification bell so you'll know when I put out my next video. See you soon, everybody.